get started. Let's start right there. I actually have never had COVID.
Really?
Yeah.
I meant business.
Oh, the business recovery from COVID has been an interesting ride.
Yeah.
It has been the journey of a lifetime. All right, just moving through. That's perfect timing. That's great. Planned it right.
There were no planning involved.
When you're ready, you'll get back into child's pose if that's comfortable for you. Good morning, Peggy. Good morning. We're in child's pose right now. If that's comfortable. Just taking a couple more breaths. Come back up to tabletop, and we'll tuck the toes under, lift up to downward facing dog. And pedal it out for a little bit, just gonna get grounded there. And then in downward dog, we're gonna take a cat-cow variation. So you'll bend the knees, drop the chest, look forward like cow, and then tuck the tailbone, press back and try to round the back like cat. And again, bend the knees, drop the belly into like a cow variation, and then tuck the tailbone, round the back cat as you press back. Again, cow, you can come forward or just lift the chest, try to lift the tailbone. Good, and then press back. One more time. Good, Peggy. And then press back. Bring the knees back down to the mat and step your right foot forward. Keep a hand on either side of the right leg and press the hips forward, lift the chest, and then pull the hips back and stretch into that right leg. Foot can be down or up. We'll move back and forth there a couple of times, thinking forward and then pulling back. And the hands can stay down the whole time. I like that, backing up, it's fine. This can become a little more like cow and cat also, where you drop the chest, belly, lift the chest, and extend the spine as you inhale. And then as you go back, rounding. Not block, Steve. Okay. A couple more of these, just moving front to back. We'll come back to tabletop, bring that right leg back next to the left, and then take your right arm to the sky. We're going to take a thread the needle between these, right arm up, and thread it behind the left wrist, and all the way down, side of the head. You can also sit back in child's pose here if that feels better to you. Left arm can slide forward on the floor if you like. Bring the left hand back by your face, come on up, tabletop, and step your left foot forward. Sink the hip down, we'll do that low lunge, pulling back to half split. Inhale forward, exhale, pull back. Then you can start adding in that cat-cow feeling through the spine. So as you come forward, you inhale, you extend or unravel or lengthen the spine. As you exhale, pull back and actually try to round the back. Inhaling and exhaling your pace. Back to tabletop. And open that left arm to the sky. Big breath in. Thread the needle, left arm slides behind the right. Coming down to the side of the head and shoulder, and then maybe the right arm walks forward. Relax the neck. Bring the right hand back beside the face, press down, come on up. Tuck the toes under and come up to downward facing dog again. Maybe giving that little tilt of the tailbone up here, or maybe it feels better to be slightly rounded, or just finding neutral. Exhale, you'll walk the feet or hop the feet forward on the mat. And halfway lift, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold, drop in. Inhale, rise up to stand, extended mountain. Exhale, bring the hands down to the heart. We'll flow through sun salutation. Inhale, circle it up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in, step it back, high plank. You can lower all the way down onto your belly for this first one. And then let's come into Sphinx. Come up onto the forearms, walk the elbows forward. You can move a little side to side here in Sphinx, lengthening out of that lower back. One more breath. And then lower down, slide the hands back, tuck the toes under, press up and back to downward dog. Stretch your right leg up to the sky. Bend the knee, the hip open. And then take a big step forward, right foot to right hand. And set the left foot flat. We'll come up to warrior one. If you prefer ball of the foot, that's fine too. Good. Crescent or warrior one. You can bring the foot flat. Lengthening the spine up out of the pelvis. Good. Tailbone draws down. Belly pulls in. Lift a little higher, go up, go back. Bring the hands back down to the mat. Step it back, high plank. Lower all the way down onto the belly. Come back up into Sphinx. Come up onto the forearms and pause. Lengthen and breathe. About 3 breaths here. And sliding, lowering down, hands slide back, tuck the toes under, press back to downward facing dog. Left leg to the sky, bend the left knee, open the hip. And big step forward, left foot to left hand or help it. Warrior 1, right foot flat, good. Good, Peggy. Being grounded and rooted through both feet. Lift the spine up out of the pelvis. Soften the shoulders, relax the jaw. Bring the hands back down to the mat, step it back, high plank. Lower all the way down onto the belly. And cobra pose one more time. On the forearms if you like, yeah. Sorry, Sphinx pose. You were doing cobra. How does this one feel to you? You can let the feet rest and then just keep kind of dragging the rib cage forward. Good. And then lowering down, slide the hands back, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Bring the feet a little wider apart. Maybe move the hips slightly side to side. Nice deep breath in. Empty it out. And then bring your feet forward on your mat. Walk or hop. Good. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, bow. Chair pose, bend the knees, drop the hips. Scoop it up. Exhale, forward fold. Hold it long. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank to low plank or to the belly. Inhale to cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, back downward facing dog. Lift the right leg to the sky and step it through. Come up to warrior 2 this time. Coming up and around. The right palm up and take it back. Reverse your warrior. Side stretch, that lateral movement. Lifting up to go back. Bring it forward to side angle. Forearm can be on the thigh or hand to the floor. Checking in with your breath. Bring the hands down to the mat. Step it back, high plank to low plank. For your variation, upward dog or cobra, downward facing dog, press back. Good, left leg to the sky, big inhale. Step the left foot forward or help it. Warrior 2. Check in with your feet, pelvis neutral, shoulders soft. And then flip the left palm up, reverse your warrior, side bend, opening up that left side. Bring it forward to side angle, left forearm down, right arm opens up. Down, hands to the mat, and flow, high plank, low plank, upward dog or cobra, Downward facing dog. Ah. And pedal the legs out or move a little bit side to side. More breath. And walk, hop, or tiptoe to the front of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose, sit up. And then stand up, reach up high. Bring your hands together at your heart. A little leg swing thing. I was thinking just some gentle movement, like pendulum swings. So you might hold on to something. Actually, you will hold on to something. You'll face the thing you're holding on to. And it could be a wall, or it can be a chair. So you're gonna hold on to something, Peggy, and then your right leg is gonna swing out and across like a pendulum, super relaxed. How's that feel? Interesting. Just nice and easy, like swings. You're not trying to control it, just let it go. And then we'll switch sides. Down and try the other side. Just simply letting the leg relax out of the pelvis. Easy swing. Turn the right side of your body to the thing you're holding on to. And now we're going to swing the right leg front to back. So go forward and back, forward and back. And let it rest. Turn around, other side. And those easy swings. Forward, back, forward, back. Nice and easy. And the legs just relax, cover the pelvis. It's got blood flow, movement. Set that left foot down next to the right. Get a couple big shoulder circles. Just feeling that effect on the body. And now we'll turn to face the wall or the thing that you're near, the bar. And we're going to cross the right ankle above the left thigh. And then start to sit the hips back and down, getting that stretch in that right hip. You can have straight arms, Steve, if you want. Lean back and then press your hips back. Yeah, like that. Good, good, good. Does that feel okay? Pressing the hips back. Really use that thing that you're holding on to, lean away from. Maybe even let the right hip drop a little bit lower than the left. See? Good, and then you'll come back up, switch legs. Okay. Go over right thigh, start to sit back and down. Yeah, good. Go way deeper on this side. Come back up, set it down, and just drop the arms, shake out the arms, maybe shake out the legs. Good. And so we're going to stay near this item, near the wall. And if you don't want to, you can take, we're going to go into airplane, but we're going to try it at the bar or the wall. So it'll look like this. You'll bring yourself into a box pose. And you can have hands or forearms on the bar too. You can maybe forearms might feel better. It's a less long limb, better for the shoulders. And then all you're gonna do, keep the hips square, slide the right leg back. Just squeezing the right glute. Good. Hold and breathe. Hold the pit of the belly in. Press that right heel away from you. Hold and breathe. And then from here, either airplane in the middle of the room or here at the bar or the wall, we're gonna open to half moon. So you just rotate your hips to the right. Try and turn the right toes to the parking lot. Try to stack the right hip on the left and then maybe reach the right arm up towards the ceiling. Good. Nice. Amazing. And then come back down and set it down. Good. How are you doing? That was on the back. And then stand up for a moment. So walk in towards the wall or stand up. Just take a breath. We'll try that other side. That hit the edge. Okay? Okay. So coming into box pose, and it might be forearms resting on the bar or the wall. And then, or in the middle of the room, left leg goes back. Airplane. Press out through the heels, squeeze through the glute. Breathing, the pit of the belly in. And then if you can, you just rotate left hip left. Just start opening, half moon. Press out through the heel. Maybe the left arm comes up, maybe it stays at the wall or the bar. Good. And then hands down, hold it back to that airplane, and then set the right foot next to the left. Walk in towards the bar, stand up nice on the wall, and then reach up just a little baby back bend, hips press forward. And then bring the arms down. Come back to the mat. Bring your feet about hip width distance apart, arms just dangle. Take a little twist. A helicopter twist side to side. Back to center, finding your 2 feet. Good. All right, inhale, sweep the arms up, big breath in. Exhale, bring the hands down to the heart. One final balance pose here is tree. So you'll just press into the left foot, pop the right heel and slide it over to the left ankle. And then if you want to bring it up a little higher, you can, but first just find that connection. Maybe the foot comes a little higher. Maybe the arms reach up towards the ceiling. Back down to the heart, right foot down, switch sides. So tap into the right foot. Start by sliding the heel to the ankle, and then maybe the foot comes up a little higher to the calf. Maybe zip up from the floor all the way up right into the center of your body, your core. And then maybe the arms reach. Bring the hands to the heart, left foot next to the right. Come back to the front of your mat. Drop your arms. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog, cobra. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. And stretch the right leg up and back. Step it forward. Then we'll set the left knee to the ground. And then stay here in this forward leaning lunge, opening up that front left hip. And then this one's a little, it's a hamstring strengthener. It's a quad stretch. So what you're gonna do is from engaging the back of that left leg, you pick the foot up and squeeze the quadricep muscle and feel that stretch in the, or squeeze the hamstring, feel the stretch in the quad. And hold and breathe. Hold and breathe. 60, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set it down. Hold the hips back. You can even tuck the toes under if you want, pulling back into pyramid or into half splits. Good, Steve. Try lifting, try tucking the toes and coming up onto your foot. Yeah, and then straighten the right leg. We're going to straighten the right leg. Pull the hips up towards the ceiling and get that front leg straight if that feels okay. Yeah, hamstring good. Breathe. Then bend the knee, come back down into your lunge and step it back to high plank. Good. And then low plank, upward dog or cobra, downward facing dog, press back. Inhale the left leg up and back. Exhale, step it forward or help it. Back knee down, point the toes and lean into this lunge. And from that engagement of the back of the right leg, you pick the foot up and squeeze the hamstring, glute the back of that leg and stretching the quadricep. Active stretch here. Hold and breathe. Hold and breathe. You got it. And then set it down. Tuck the back toes under. Lift the back leg up. Pause in your lunge. And then pull the hips back. Straightening-ish that left leg. Hamstring opening. Lots of breath. Good. Pull the hips up towards the ceiling. And then bend the knee, plant the palms, high plank, low plank, upward dog or cobra, downward facing dog, press back. Your knees to the floor, we'll sit back into child's pose. To a seat on your mat. And we're going to bring the feet together in Baddha Konasana. You doing? All right. So this one you can stay really upright, working the knees towards the floor or mat, kind of in a nice hip opener here. I'm going to stay like that. Or if you prefer to kind of round forward, like that cat curl through the spine and rounding, if that feels more just easeful in the body today, you can do that. So you choose where you want to be. We'll be here for a little bit. Slow, deep breath. That idea of kind of melting into this space and shape. Slowly come up. And then we're going to come into a cross-legged with the right shin in front of the left. And if that doesn't work in your body, then you can straighten the leg or try it a different way. So right shin in front and try to walk the feet more under the knees a little bit if you can. And then we're going to take the, let's see, which way? Right hand to the right and walk it over and take the left arm up and over. So right hand to the floor and the left arm goes up and over. You just push the floor to the right as you reach those left fingers over your head. You can even drape the arm over the head if that feels a little bit more easeful. Getting into that side of the body. Try to let that left hip and outer thigh kind of pin down. Inhale, you'll come on up. And we're going to switch the cross of the legs. So the left shin will be in front. And if you can, you walk the feet under the knees as best you can. Good. And then it's left hand to the left. Good, Steve. And the right arm to the sky and over. You just bend the left elbow, maybe push the floor away. You're welcome to drape the left hand over the head, or it can be more easeful if you want. Doesn't need to be so active. Really breathing into the side of the body. Come on up. And then just take the legs out in front and give them a little shake. How's that feel? Those side stuff. Okay. All right. So we're going to do one more of that kind of side opening. So you'll bend the right knee in and extend the left leg out at a diagonal. So like this. Yeah. Good. So it's almost like you're in a wide V, but the right knee's bent. Perfect. And then press the back of the left thigh down. And you're going to turn to the right. So you turn the body towards the right knee, sitting up nice and tall. Exactly, Peggy, just like that. But then you're going to lean to the left. You'll start leaning left. And you can bring an elbow to your thigh, maybe rest your fist on your head, or just leaning the body left. Right arm can be overhead again, or right arm can stay down, or even rest on the right thigh. Create some space. It can also look a little more like this. Instead of hold, you can hold here. That's a great way to work. Does that feel okay? Body good, and just stay there. And then keep letting yourself lean. Opening up that right side. Come on up and we'll switch sides. How's that feel, Peggy? It's good. Okay, left leg comes in, right leg out. Press the back of the thigh down, turn to the left. So bring both hands, turning the body, keep pressing the back of the right thigh down, the seam that you see. And then start to lean to the right, leaning to the right. Bring the arm anywhere you want or leave it there. So I'm curious if you can lighten the left hand. So start to lighten that hand and let yourself lean. Yep. You can keep holding on with the hand you had. Good. And then maybe take this arm and lean in. Okay. So that little side and to that left side. Come on up slowly, bring both legs around. Let's do Baddha Konasana one more time, feet together. And this time you're gonna walk the sitting bones back. So you have a wider space and then tuck the chin and that gentle cat curl, holding forward, inching forward. Relaxing the shoulders and the jaw and the face. Come on up slowly. Just gently draw the knees together. And if you have do you have a strap, Peggy?
Yeah.
Grab your strap. I'm going to get you a strap, Steve. We'll lay down on our back for some hamstrings and hips. All right. We're going to strap the ball of the right foot. Keep the left foot flat on the floor to start if you'd like. Just finding maybe that 90-degree angle, the foot right above the hip, arms can reach up, hold on to the strap, or you can wrap the strap so the hands don't have to hold as tightly and just let the shoulders relax. If you'd like, you can straighten the left leg, but you don't have to. We're going to hold this. I don't want you to make it so excruciating that you can't breathe. So maybe like 50% of the stretch, not 100. As much as possible, I want you to relax. Relax your face and jaw, shoulders. The pelvis and lower back. More breaths, just slow, deep inhale and a long extended exhale. Gently release the strap, maybe bend the knee, let the strap go. You can stretch both legs out long or knees bent. Move in any way that your body might want to move. Coming to the other side, let's try the other leg. So bring the strap around the ball of the left foot, extend that leg up, maybe wrap your hands through the strap so it's really easy and effortless. Straight arms, shoulders relaxed. Finding stretch, starting at about 30%, so it's not super intense. If you'd like to straighten that right leg, you can, you don't have to. Want to try to get the exhales longer than your inhales. Just focus on your breathing. Your attention here is the last couple breaths. And then very gently releasing the stretch, the strap, set it down. Bring the feet flat to the floor, knees bent. Walk the feet to the edges of the mat, and you'll let the knees fall into center one at a time. So you'll just drop one knee down to center, the other one stays upright, and then switch. Drop it down. Switch. The next time you drop that right knee to center, stay there and see if you can cross your left ankle on top of the right thigh. So let the knee drop to center first, Steve. I'll just like this. You're gonna go this way though. So right knee goes in. Bring your feet flat to the floor, feet wide apart. Yep, drop the right knee to the center, not out, in. Good, now cross the left ankle on top of the thigh and let it draw the knee closer to the ground. Yes, is that okay? Hip flexor, front of the thigh. And relax. You got it, you're doing great. You'll release the cross, bring the legs back up, knees to the sky, feet flat to the floor and wide apart, edges of the mat. Drop the left knee to center, cross the right ankle on top of the thigh. Good. And let it be like a sandbag, helping that thigh and knee drop towards the floor. If your body allows, it's only what your body will allow. And if it's too much with that ankle crossed, you can uncross it and just let gravity do the work. gently come back up to center, feet flat to the floor. And then we're gonna bring the hips onto a block. I'm gonna get you a block. Bring the block under the pelvis, the legs up to the sky. Hamstrings, inversion. It's for the nervous system as much as for the physical body. If it feels good and you want to rock a little bit, letting the feet come back, that block massages that band of the lower back. You might feel that, or you could bend the knees into the chest even. Get that little experience. Find a 4 count breath in and a 6 or 8 count exhale. Bend your knees and gently return your feet to the floor. Taking your time, slide the block out from under the pelvis. And then we'll take a supine twist. So extend the left leg long on the floor, cross the right leg over the body. You can hold the right knee with the left hand, extend the right arm anywhere that's comfortable. Breathing in for 4, breathing out for 6 or 8. So longer exhale than your inhale. Emptying all the way out. Onto your back and carefully switch to the other side. You might scoot your hips to the left a bit, extend the right leg long, cross the left knee over to the right side. Left arm can be wherever is comfortable for you. Bring your attention right back to your breath. Slowly and gently come back onto your back and find your way into Shavasana, into rest. Gently bring your awareness back to the breath, body. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Ready, you can bend your knees, roll to a side. And come on up to seated. Right, so just take a moment right here. Nice slow deep breath in. Long deep breath out. Bring the palms of your hands to touch. Bring your thumbs to your heart space and your forehead center. Namaste. Thank you. Derek, I hope that helped. I slowed it down a little bit. We'll check in and see how it. Okay. Good to be with you, Peggy.
I had a cramp in my hamstring. That's why I made the noise.
It's okay. I don't mind. I love hearing you, like you're here.
See you later. Thank you.
Bye. Have a great day.
It was just what I needed. You must have read my mind. I needed my hip flexor stretched. So that was a good one. Yeah,
Good. All right. Have a
Thanks.
good one.
you too. Bye.